Coach, you have an update on Trey Murphy.
Not at the moment, I don't.
It was a game where, especially in the first half, just nothing seemed to go right for you on both sides of the floor. Even just the shots would not fall. But it was just a really tough beginning to the game.
No, it was. I think just to start the game with the Trey going down, it kind of just rocked us from there. We didn't have a rhythm offensively, kind of felt sorry for ourselves a bit. We can't do that, but it really shook our guys up, especially with all we've kind of been through this season.
And when we talked to you on Thursday, that you kind of referred to the team as soft, did you see some of that tonight too? Or, did you want to see more fighting?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what happens, other teams aren't going to care. They're going to continue to rev up for, this Detroit is, building towards playoffs. And so at some point we have to come together as a group and decide that we are going to step on the floor and play up to our ability. We didn't do it tonight. And, there's no way around that. We did not play up to our ability. We didn't play up to our standards. Our guys know that. And we can't have a woe is me mentality. And I thought, look, it bothered me too to see Trey go down. That's tough for the whole group. But, we still have to take pride when we step on the floor.
Yeah, how tough is it? Because there have been times even through the losing where y'all have been competitive throughout games. Just to have back-to-back home games like this where it just feels like it just wasn't competitive from the beginning. How tough is that?
It's extremely tough. Like I said, I really think and believe that the guys all seeing Trey Murphy go down, it affected us. Now we have to be more mentally tough. We have to be able to step on the floor and continue to go after it. But tonight, we look like a team that forgot how to play basketball, and that's growth for us. We gotta look ourselves in the mirror and decide that no matter what happens, we can collect ourselves and still go out and attack the game.
And how much does it add to it when your guard, CJ, Jose, and Hawkins, just none of them can really get any shots to go down?
Just tough night offensively for us, really on both ends. Just tough night. Look, we got to regroup tomorrow, and we got more tough teams to play. So that'll be the growth of our team. See where we are and step on the floor, work, practice, continue to try to go forward. But tonight is an area tonight is a situation where we have to learn how to compartmentalize at some point.
Coach, what did you see on that injury Trey Murphy sustained? Could you tell it was severe or anything like that?
I couldn't see it based on where I was sitting. From what I'm hearing, it didn't look great, but I haven't seen the video so far.
What did you think of Zion coming in? It looked like Jose too in that third quarter. I know some of the guys really tried to fight through after that terrible first half.
Yeah, I thought the third quarter, we played one quarter that was probably more closer to our standard, and the other three quarters, below standard for sure.
Is there a breakdown of messaging somewhere where you're trying to get your players to understand that they have to play with urgency, that these things cannot happen because they have continued to happen at some point? Where is it besides the court where things are breaking down?
It's breaking down on the court, and that's where we have to address it, is step back on the floor and practice and work. That's all we know, is to step on the floor and work together, and try to come out the next day and be better.
Are you seeing enough from the guys when these situations happen post-game in the locker room, demanding of each other at this stage of the season, not letting go of the rope, even though you're not playing for the playoffs, but again, just having pride and competing on that?
Not as consistent as we would like to see it, for sure. And that's the goal. That's what you strive for, is the consistency to step on the floor against any team and bring it. And this season we haven't done it, and that starts with me.
And lastly, how much does this go into your evaluation of guys and the minutes that they're going to get when you see whether or not they continue to fight in situations like this?
We'll try to make sure we continue to, take it one day at a time, attack each game, and then kind of get to those evaluations after we finish the season.
What's kind of your message to the guys to, make sure they don't
For sure. I think tonight was an unusual circumstance for our group. We've had a number of guys go down this year, and I felt it. They felt it. It was like, not again. And I have a level of compassion for that. These guys are human beings first, and they care. They care about their brother. They saw him down. You know, it can strike a bit of fear in some guys, like what's going on. So that's all a part of it, and especially when you have a young team like we do right now. And so now it's really about getting back to it tomorrow, messaging the team, and getting back on the floor and working towards, continue to build some momentum and opportunity for guys. All right, thank you.